What's cracking, guys? Omar Isaf here, back with another video here today to talk about trying to develop mental fortitude. And wouldn't you know it, Severin, it's supposed to rain today, so if you take a look at the parking lot, it's emptier, and that's because people are afraid of the rain. They don't want to come into the gym, they don't want to get results. I want to talk about how to try and develop mental fortitude, some of my personal experience in the previous year, and highlighting a recent event that I think demonstrates developing or having mental fortitude and why it's so important if you want to get stronger, if you want to get bigger, if you want to accomplish any of your goals that you have in the gym. Because sometimes we become too attached to the outcome rather than the process, and we don't know, and I hate when people say grind, but we don't know how to get past adversity and how really going through some of that adversity, so some of your failures, can make you even stronger than before. I'm giving an example right here. Like most of you, I'm watching IPF Worlds. It's exciting to see people at that level perform. And I've seen some tremendous performances, but one that actually stands out, and I have to credit Ben Pollock for highlighting, I didn't quite know what was going on with him. Ray Williams for his, I think it was called Mental Strength Week, and I think it's great that Ben Pollock, who's another fantastic lifter, is doing this, highlighting individuals trying to either overcome adversity or going through some sort of struggle and then emerging victorious, or that process therein. Ray Williams is the strongest super heavyweight IPF lifter. He's been dominant for the last however many years, a lot of years. And recently, he just had his performance at IPF Worlds where he loaded up a weight that he would be able to do on any normal day, no problem. But he was quite sick. Apparently, the reports are that he lost upwards of 15 kilos leading up to this IPF Worlds meet. And so he did 970 pounds as his first attempt on the squat, and he ended up missing it. And then he reattempted it 2 more times. And some people might be saying, oh, that was a bad attempt selection. That's not what we're focusing on. It's the ability to come back out in spite of being sick, in spite of feeling like crap, and still trying to perform at that level and giving 100% that shows true mental fortitude. Instead of just folding up and say, nah, be like, I'm done. You know what? I got a cold, I can't train. Oh, it's raining, I can't train. It's when you go through some of those struggles and decide not to surrender, to face that adversity head on, that makes the easy parts of training, when you come in and you feel great, makes it that much easier. Because all of us right now, when we train, when things are good, you got the great environment, you got good lifting partners, you're building muscle as a newbie, and you get stronger. That's the easy shit, man. It's when that slows down, right? When instead of building 20 pounds of muscle in a year, you're now building 5 pounds, maybe. When you have to train an entire year, so you're playing the long game, now 10 pounds on your bench press, where that mental fortitude to overcome or to have that discipline to keep doing it is so important. And me seeing Ray kind of once again highlighted that to me. And recently, training has been going fantastic. And it's not just been going fantastic because I'm not injured, things are feeling great. It's because I had that minor setback of once again having a partial tear in my hip, that sports hernia that I had to deal with, where it's not fun, right? You're not optimal. You have to think of solutions. Things aren't going your way. You need contingency plans. You're dealing with many variables, and you're not accomplishing your goals. And it's in that time when I decided, you know what, fuck it. Let's try and work around this. Let's try and get better. That I developed even more fortitude that now allows me, while things are feeling great, I'm taking advantage of it. I'm more dedicated now towards my training than I was prior to that setback. And I know it is kind of a platitude when people say that a setback is an opportunity for a comeback, I believe is the quote. But in reality, from seeing guys like Eric Helms now go through his bodybuilding journey, where it's a little bit of that asceticism, so he's going through a certain level of higher discipline where he's restricting his calories, it allows him to appreciate the process more, but also give more of a fuck, right? Because it's when things are easy, you take it for granted. It's when you've been knocked down, it's when you face those challenges that you really find out what you're made out of. So sometimes getting honestly out of your comfort zone, learning that the long term is what's important, and that's why I posted, this is actually from Alex Alpha Destiny. He posted on his channel. He came up here for the Toronto Pro Show, and we got a training session in. And just a small little highlight, once again, demonstrating what I'm talking about, is that normally it called for 82.5%, my program, 5 sets of 4 that I wrote for myself. And that's 310 pounds. 310 pounds is the most amount of weight with standard gym plates that you could put on the bar prior to 315. Bro Omar from times past would say, man, like, come on, just load 5 more pounds, 315, come on, bro. That's old, egoed out, YOLO Omar. This is hungry Omar, hitting PRs constantly. I'm like, nah, 310, and the workout felt fantastic. So taking a look at the long-term process, trying to develop that mental fortitude by understanding that one setback does not define you, that just because things aren't happening according to your timeline doesn't mean you have to throw, everything out the window. You don't need to be that perfectionist, and you need to embrace, once again, the process has been huge. And so when you see big players like Ray Williams able to go face that, and again, he bombed out of his meet, but he's going to come back, he's going to hit an even bigger total, and he's going to achieve so much more. So mental fortitude is something that's so underrated in the process of getting better in here. When it comes to strength, when it comes to hypertrophy, when it comes to body composition, we need to try and cultivate that. We can't be brittle. We can't have brittle spirits. Anyways, I got to get out of here. Just my Saturday afternoon thoughts. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, you made it to the end of the damn video. Like the damn video. What are you waiting for? Like the damn video, and I'll see all you guys, my rascals, in that next video. Pizza Nova, boys.
Eat your vegetables, eat your vegetables, eat your fucking vegetables.